What's going on in the kitchen today?
Hey, babe.
What are you doing?
Plotting out, you said that we needed, well, not that you said, but these are just some of the playlist ideas that we're going to be doing in the shot list. So, like, what we'll be doing, what we need to get ready to prepare so that we can make those, get the content, and then put the content, you know, into the computer so then we can start putting everything in order and structure, because it gets a bit confusing when you just have stuff everywhere. So putting them into the right files, having the right like plan of action, because there's so much stuff that we want to show and so much stuff that we can show, but it kind of also has to make sense. So I know that you've got your Brian videos coming, your bee tending videos, but then we're also going to have like we got to start our solitary bee habitat for our non-honeybees to help our native pollinators. And then all those seeds that we were saving all last year where you were like, why are you always going on a walk? And I'd come back with like bags of seeds. That's actually going someplace. And then getting that urban pollinator patch going in town for in that, and then going out, we got to get the manure.
So this is how you stay organized?
Kind of. I mean, well, I say organized in a lot of different ways, but this is to show a little bit of organization. So like if I say to you, hey babe, we're gonna start the solitary bee habitat. So today we're gonna go out and we are going to go start looking for our logs. Then you know, oh, today we're going to go look for the logs. Here's some shots that we need. And then what happens after we find the logs, when we actually have to get the tools out and start putting the tools in the right sizes into the logs. And then going and finding where we're gonna place the logs, so that hopefully our native bees will find them and they will use them throughout the season.
Did you just quote us?
No, like hopefully.
Oh.
I'm hoping
Oh.
that the native bees will then find it to be wonderful habitat, because then we can implement our seed pollination project, where last season, like last fall, we were collecting all those seeds and overwintering them. So then we can go put them out into the patches and start having more habitat for the pollinators, the hummingbirds, the butterflies, the bees, to come in, start using those, so that then we can start increasing the pollinations around, and then whatever we find to be successful, we can start helping other people in that area collecting the seeds and making their own patches, so that we can have more pollination going on. And then of course, not in here yet, where we're going to try our test site and do, what was it, a fungitat, or what was I calling it last year?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where I build the native bee area out of the logs, but then I drill in and put mushroom spore plugs, so that we can see if we can start growing the mushrooms in the habitat. Because if we can do that, we get a fungitat. Now I can't remember what I called it, but you know, just putting that in there so that we can have food sources for ourselves and the animals, but also have a place for the bees. So I'm trying to like figure out if we can be utilizing same areas together.
So beekeeping in 2025.
In 2025, we're going to start soon collecting up our logs for beekeeping.
No, I know. I'm just thinking
Wait,
I'm thinking about how different it is that we have to do all of this content when most people go, oh, I'm just going to go out in the garden and just have a beehive. Well, yeah. We're wanting to share our experience. And here goes our experience.
Well, we need mulch. I mean, everything has steps. So like for the pollinator patch in the urban environment that the person asked us to help with, like we've got to go assess their property patch, which is on a sidewalk in the city. Mm-hmm. And then we've got to start getting it ready on time, but then we have to put those seeds down, but then we need to mulch over them. And if we want to use an organic mulch that is a sustainable, one of the ones I want to try besides doing like leaves, which I've been using a lot of leaves last year in our test shade garden, I want to do
the picture up there on the refrigerator.
Oh yeah, I want to do Lady's manure. And so
who's Lady?
Lady's our horse.
Well, let's see her. Can you reach?
No.
Oh, she's too short.
Hold on. I want to get Lady's
climbing on
hay and manure from
Oh.
our pasture.
She's gonna fall.
Because lady poo is gold. and it's everywhere. So she and her friends are producing this gorgeous stuff, and I want to go gather it up and start stuffing it over by our test garden in the shaded area so it can start breaking down a little bit more, so that by the time we go to start putting the pollinator gardens in, we can just get it from right there and go lay it on top.
I know I married you for a reason. It's your poo collecting.
Exactly, and my
Yes.
composting skills.
Oh yeah, that's exactly it.
But they make happy tomatoes and happy peppers too, so I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
So
well, it looks
there's
like
a-
we're gonna be busy. That's all I know.
Well, we're gonna be easy.
Okay, that was lame.